Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this next edition in the in a growing in a growing segment on the Autistic Superblog known as the Power of the Prompt. For those who don't know, or for all you who may be new to this, um, WordPress, which is what Autistic Superblog is part of, from time to time gives us prompts to and gives us the freedom to answer any way we see fit. um, and gives us a chance to really explain why we feel the way we do, things, why we feel the things that we do, and explain why how we feel about this. Now, I wanted to say all the things in the Autistic Super Blog are just my opinion, but this one, in light of recent news, really needed to be spoken about, at least by me. This is the 73rd Power of the Prompt. And this one says, are you patriotic? What does being patriotic mean to you? I want to be, and I want to be clear. This is not a political statement. I want to say this right out of the gate. But I, I live in the United States, and I, and I do see I do see the advantages of it, of course. But I also realize that when it comes to patriotism for me kind of feels a little like squicky in a way because there's a thing about being proud of your country, and there's a way about being almost like a fanatic about the country, which is okay. Totally understand. For me, at least, I do consider myself patriotic, but I sometimes feel like patriotism has to be a two-way street in that regard. Um, at least to be a patriot, the way I see it, you need to be proud of your country, of course, but you also have to know how to lead. Um, for I mean, so you all may, dear readers and viewers, you might think that I'm prompted to these comments by the recent happenings going on with President Trump and Ukraine President Zelensky. So I wanted to say this right out of the gate. Um, Patriotism is one thing, and I'm a patriot. I'm proud of my country, and I'm proud of the accomplishments we've made. We've learned some mistakes. We've actually taken some defeats before in our life, but we've always come out stronger because of it. But it's always because of the people that are working together to make the country a better place, for everyone. Patriotism to me, um, is the vox populi, the voice of the people, telling people what they want done, but also I look at it almost as the vox populi of the entire world, listening to what the world is wanting to deal with, and kind of incorporating that. Because if you really boil it down, um, America is and always will be a land and a country of immigrants. If we really want to boil it down, um, so we're called this melting pot of a nation, of course, but we also want to not forget where we came from. We want to come to America to make it better, and we want to make it greater again. We want to make it um, smarter again, but in the same respect, there's also a way for us to use. I mean, for things to go wrong when it comes to that nature. There is a balance, in my opinion, of being patriotic. Like you can you can enjoy apple pie, you can enjoy baseball, everything about it, but in another sense, I mean, I sometimes worry about using patriot because people will twist that word to kind of make it seem like something else. At least to me. Um, but a patriot, in my eyes, helps others, helps the country be better, helps helps the immigrants, helps the poor, helps people that are dealing with are dealing with hardships right now. Um, they don't take a meat cleaver to everything and just feel like one size fits all. They have to realize that being a patriot has to realize that there are other voices in the story. There are other voices in play, and that for me personally, makes it feel like we could all be patriotic about our own countries, but if we listen to each other, that's the biggest thing of all. Because if, for me, a patriot listens. A patriot makes things better, but a patriot also listens to is also able to read the room and work together peaceably for and use other methods of force to make things better. I mean, no one. I don't think I would be willing to say this, but no one wants to think about World War II and what happened there and World War One and all that stuff. We want to be able to make sure that we're better than that, that we're more civilized than that. I mean, I've heard I've heard from history that America and the world was supposed to look up to America. If we're looking up to America, we should be helping others in the same fight. We should be helping others in the same causes. Um, if things are being done that are bad, absolutely, we should not have anything to do with them. But we should also be able to listen, and really hear what the other side is saying. Another part to this, reason for this is the late Isa Takada's Grave of the Fireflies. I consider to be one of the most saddest films I've ever seen in my life, and it sees things from the firebombing in Pearl Harbor and firebombing of Japan from the Japanese point of view, and that's what really changes it for me. And I would suggest anyone who's listening to this to check out Grave of the Fireflies, and then realize that to really like understand, patriots are kinder than that. We're stronger, of course, but we also have to be kinder than that. We we want to take care. We want to eradicate the bad guys, of course, but in the same respect, we also have to realize that things that we could do things without being merciless, without feeling like we're cruel, to not feel like we're the bad guy. In defense, yes, but there are also other means to do it too. Um, I feel like this for me is a big thing for me, and people might think that I'm prompted to these comments because of recent events with President Trump and Ukraine President Zelensky. This is none of that, and I wanted to just make that. I just wanted to answer the prompt to the best of my ability, and I hope I have. I mean, again, I do not want to make this into a political post at all. I just feel like when people hear about patriotism, they get this notion of being fanatically proud about the country. Where there's a patriotism where you could be kinder about the country, you could be helpful to other countries, um, you could be cooperative with other countries, um, and that's what I feel a patriot is. So, um, I know I'm rambling on. If you have anything to say, dear readers and viewers, please let me know in the chat or in the comments below. But that's gonna do it for this power of the prompt. I hope. I wanted to say all these opinions are mine and mine alone. Um, Um, that's all I could say about it. But if you like these videos, please check me out here on the Autistic Super Channel on YouTube. Please check me out on social media, on Facebook, X, all that good stuff. Um, and you can check out all my videos on the autisticsuperblog.wordpress.com. Until next time, dear readers, viewers, and listeners, stay safe, stay strong, and as always, shine on.